All right, guys, we're still at LA Live. We are still having a great time. And we've been joined by another gentleman that you all know and love, Mr. Ken Goldin, with his words of wisdom on the upcoming Super Bowl game. Mike, any comments before we play?
I'm glad you said Super Bowl game so that they knew. That's perfect.
So, it's a game they call the Super Bowl.
All right, good?
Yes.
The Super Bowl is the world's biggest event, certainly here in the United States, and certainly as a one-time event has the biggest impact on trading cards and memorabilia. Even if you go back to the 2021 Super Bowl, entering the game, Tom Brady, 6 Super Bowl championships. You figure, even if he wins, it's not going to change his values that much.
How dare you?
Really? In December,
upsetting to you?
Really, Ken?
a champ ticket of Tom Brady was sold for about $400,000.
See, he's going back and correcting it.
After the Super Bowl, within 2 weeks, they were going for over $1.5 million. And this is a guy who had already won 6 Super Bowls. So winning a Super Bowl, especially being the quarterback of a Super Bowl championship team, is the most significant thing that you can do in any of the major...
I disagree. NBA championship, I think, is just as important, if not more, because of the global market. But agree to disagree.
Maybe he just means in the U.S.
You know what? Don't speak for Ken.
There are 4-team sports in North America. More important than winning an NBA championship. More important than winning the World Series. More important than winning the Stanley Cup.
Not a very
good. So when you look at this year's participants, you've got a guy like Joe Burrow, who prior to the game, prior to the championship game, I said, if he wins the Super Bowl, his cards can double. Well, actually, from what I'm seeing now, if he wins the Super Bowl, his cards could have gone up 4 times in value from what they were the week before the AFC Championship game. You look at the Rams. You know, you've got a guy like Stafford, who, you know, Matthew Stafford never really, you know, hit that upper echelon in trading card collectors because the guy never won a single playoff game. If he can now win the Super Bowl, people will be looking at him and saying, hey, is this somebody we can collect? Hey, is this somebody who's...
Is the fact that Burrow would win a playoff, not only a playoff, but a Super Bowl so early in his career, also such a huge factor in this?
Absolutely, yeah. People then would start to build it up like they did Mahomes. Hey, he's 24. Well, what if he does? If he wins one more, we'll start to speculate like crazy. Yeah, that's a good point. Your first valid point of the... Another valid point.
Why would you say that?
Going to be a Hall of Famer. Hey, is this somebody I should be buying? You know, you look at somebody like, you know, Odell Beckham Jr. All of a sudden, his career is revived, and he's a Super Bowl champion for the Rams now. So this game has big meaning to the world of sports cards and sports collectibles. Historically, it's been the most important thing. That's why Patrick Mahomes' prices went up so much in value, because he won the Super Bowl, and people look at the landscape and say, hey, he's the best young quarterback out there. He may win 3, 4, 5 Super Bowls before it's all done, and his prices started escalating. Building some of that future anticipation into the cards, perhaps in some cases where it was not warranted, especially with guys like Josh Allen and Burrow and Herbert and many others coming up. So the impact of this game and the ripple effect will be felt long after the game is over. You're going to want to be watching the game, seeing the results, seeing the performance, and watching the action in all of the cards of all the key players in the game.
Yeah, so my only thing I would add to that is the winners, obviously. Because the other guys have all this stuff built into their pricing. And when they lose, there's a huge let-off, because you've lost the Super Bowl, now we're going into the off-season. Are they ever going to get here again, especially Stafford? So I think the Rams and Stafford have much more to lose. But anyways.
Think some could say that Ken kind of hyped it up maybe too much, but I don't know if he necessarily did. I don't think he did. I got a Bloomberg report the other day that said this is the most heavily betted on game of all time.
Yeah, so there you go. So there is your golden hour.
Alright, we're at the Panini Live event. We got Yalee with us, and he has obviously dominated this ping pong table for the last hour because I keep seeing him win. I decided I wanted to take up the challenge. Feats of strength, Yalee versus your boy, Sports Boy.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm really confident, really strong words right now. I'm crying on the inside. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go.
For the record, I'm about to whoop that dog.
Let's go, game time. Game time. Ready? We got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work. Check priorities, I'm doing that first. Check's big and I'm certain that hurts, but it's checkmate. We ain't selling short, know the work. Ain't nowhere to hide. You ain't gotta see me come and keep me on your mind.
You gotta watch it. Left, right.
Nice. All right, coming back. We're coming back. 9-9. A lot of game left.
You gotta let him taste a little blood. Just take it from him. Let's go. 10-9. Watch this.
Oh!
Hey, I'm looking. That's a point.
Get over there. You safety. All right, took the lead. A lot of game left. I'm not getting caught. Okay, not getting excited. It feels good when it happens to you. That's all I can say.
Big bro won fair and square. Good game.
Yalee, incredible.
Love, baby.
Thank you.
Get at me at Yalee. That's Yalee on the Instagram, Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music. Let's go. Woo.
Guys, what an incredible day. Oh, the adrenaline's wearing off and now it's just tears coming. And I don't know what to say. All I can say is Yalee was a heck of a competitor and I'm gonna go pass out. Good game.
All right, guys, we are in Rhode Island for the Cranston Card Show. Super excited to be here. I've heard from a lot of people that this is a great vintage show. It's gonna be in the gymnasium. Let's see how I do.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my
I'm here with Howard. He runs a few of my favorite things. Howard, what has been moving the most at the show, vintage-wise?
At this show, I've gotten a lot of requests for Wayne Gretzky rookies. I sold the one that I had. I actually, ironically, sold another one right before this show, so the Gretzky rookies seem to be really hot. Always the blue chip baseball, Mickey Mantle, especially high grade stuff, has been really high demand. Almost any Ty Cobb cards, Babe Ruth, those would probably be like the key vintage stuff that people are asking for these days.
Hey Voody, you have a lot of modern and also marble cards here. What's been moving the most for you today?
Today, a lot of Brady's and a lot of the, the Burrows, and then I've been selling a lot of singles of the marbles. So, been trying to introduce marbles to the East Coast, audience here, but a lot of people still not, introduced to that niche. But I'm trying my best to see if I can introduce marble to the masses here in the East Coast. So.
All right, Jay, what has been moving the most at the show?
Late 70s baseball. People are hot for late 70s baseball. I've had 4 people ask me to bring every late 70s baseball card I have. Sets, commons, anything. They want to liquidate me. That's what they want.
Hope you guys enjoyed the Rhode Island Card Show vlog. Next week I'm going to be taking off for my birthday, but at the end of the month I'm going to be going to Arizona, where I'm going to both a card show and also the Innings Festival, which is headlined by Foo Fighters and Tame Impala. Maybe a spring training game if baseball can come to an agreement.